person was charged for allegedly planning to kill a child at the concert as part of a satanic ritual. CNN's Julia Vargas Jones joins us from Los Angeles. The other thing I was reading was that this was all designed to be a social media event. I mean, the whole thing's just horrifying.
Yeah, that person who was planning to kill a child, not only did they want to do this on a live stream, they claimed that Lady Gaga had a Satanist religious inclination, Max, and that's why they had to respond in the same way. But what's interesting is that this is separate from this plot that with the Molotov cocktails and the improvised explosive that police say that they foiled. That, they say, was the work of an extremist group that was spreading hate speech, especially against the LGBTQ plus community. They were communicating on Discord, a very popular forum and messaging app that's mostly used by gamers. But these extremist groups have been using Discord in growing numbers. And in recent years, they have been associated with real life incidents, including with teens challenged right online to harm themselves or others. I spoke to a Brazilian researcher an educator who has been studying these groups for a while to get a sense of how is it that they work and recruit teens.
First of all, they recruit young people with memes and humor, normally with humor that dehumanize minorities. After that, they start to put them inside private servers, normally on Discord, that you have to receive a private invitation. After that, they start to make challenges to climb the hierarchy inside this group. That's how they start to radicalize and create this kind of violent challenge.
And you know, Max, Brazil has been in a years-long battle with social media platforms for them to take accountability for what happens inside these spaces. You remember that X was even blocked temporarily in the entire country because the company refused to take down some accounts that the government said were spreading hate and fake news. So, of course, police took this very seriously in Rio as a threat for the 2.5 million people that went to see Lady Gaga. But they also failed to notify Lady Gaga's team. They said that they wanted to operate with discretion. They didn't want to cause panic. Lady Gaga's team said they actually learned about this the next day from media reports. You know, of course, Lady Gaga is a staunch advocate for the LGBTQ plus community. That's what that show was, a big pride parade, basically. But she also seemed to not have let this foiled attack be a stain on a successful show. She thanked her fans profusely after all of this came out, saying how grateful she was to have shared this historical moment with her Brazilian fans.
Yeah, well, the video coming out of it certainly showed that they were all having a good time in the end and they weren't beaten. Julia, thank you so much